All right, recording for Dominion League Division I Championship match. Yes. All right. Playing all expansions. Um, so Shaman kind of makes all these games weird. Um, so let's see here. Where is this going? And there's also Frigate. Any attacks? So Frigate is kind of an attack. Um, probably Shaman because trashing is very important here. Could even be just Shaman Exorcist. Exorcist gives us Will-O-Wisp, which is like draw. I think we're gonna do that. Shaman Exorcist seems like. Alright, so getting back to this, I'm gonna open Shaman Exorcist. Try to get thin quickly. Trashing seems important just because of the bottom text on Shaman, so basically it kind of just junks us. So I'm gonna take an Exorcist. Now what? Could be Map Maker. Could be a second Exorcist. Probably do want some amount of draw, so we'll take a Map Maker. So yeah, I gained that estate via Shaman, which is annoying, but and I just realized that that actually triggers that makes Mapmaker very strong here. Um, Vagrant versus Shaman, probably just take another Shaman. Night card to play gains me a Wisp because the text says gain a card, so yeah, so that's unfortunate. Confirm trashing. So I'm actually going to take a second Mapmaker, I think. Darn. Yeah, so he reacts with the Mapmaker. This is going to be a very interesting kingdom because of that. So he misses a trash though, which is pretty big. Oh no, never mind. Fortunately, I can't react. We'll buy. I think Will-O-Wisp is just better Vagrant, so he has to gain something. So he has to decide. Yeah, he's going to get a copper. I would consider actually gaining an estate here. Um, consider gaining an estate to just play this. I mean, he only has two map makers, right? And he hasn't shuffled, so I think I'm actually going to take the map taking a state here. React with a map maker. Put an exorcist and a will-o-wisp into hand. I'm hitting 4. Do I want to hit 5 for frigate? I don't know. Frigate doesn't seem as strong here because you've shaman for trashing. I think I'm good. I just want to. I just want to get map makers. I'll get as many map makers as I possibly can. I don't know if mint for a bunch of coppers is going to be worth it. Ends their buy phase. Oh yeah, arena. It's actually a pretty good case to. Arena points could matter here, actually. I don't really want to trigger his. Didn't think about arena points. Yes, discard. I'll take another map maker. I think the will-o-wisps are very strong. Overlord is interesting. I mean, I guess you could play it as a really expensive Grand Market. Um, Problem is I have no villages, so I'm actually going to gain the state. State map maker and shaman. React with the map maker. Game map maker will-o-wisp. Play the map maker. Take this. He didn't have any in hand. Looks like I might get a deck draw here. Hmm. Did not play that correctly, but that's okay. That's fine. Do I want a frigate? Probably. I'll take a frigate. Exorcist and a state. So what's in the trash? I think arena points could matter here. Not sure if overlords are worth it here. Um, Take a lowest map maker, react, frigate, exorcist. Yeah, this is why I wanted to play Frigate. Um, Technically, I can actually buy a Grand Market. Probably will do, actually. Oh, I lose out on arena points. Plus buy seems strong here. So as soon as he plays an action card, he has to discard down to 4 cards. The chance I should have actually played a should have actually bought another frigate there, I think actually, but that's okay. Gain this VP from the trash so we can reactivate our map makers. Get our Will-O-Wisp and Exorcist. Get 2 Shamans. Yeah, I should have bought another frigate. So I don't want to buy a frigate this turn though. Definitely want to discard for arena points. Could hit 8 this turn. Could get a shop. Don't think I want to buy a second frigate just yet. Um, don't think I really need the draw. I could just buy a second frigate just to have it. Or actually, hold on. I did not want to do that. And actually, arguably, I did not want to. I didn't want to do this either. Actually, because yeah, I want to discard. I want to discard Willows for. I can exorcist that. And actions discard for VP. So we've tied on arena points. So next turn, I should be buying another frigate. This turn, probably just 2 shops, perhaps. Let's see. Could be just map maker. Hmm. Could just buy a gold. Most of my draws Will-O-Wisp, so um, we'll buy Silver shop, I think. It's a tough choice. I think I'm just gonna buy gold. Overlord is Wandering Minstrel. It's an interesting play. Gain an estate to play all of our map makers. Do I want map? Do I want Frigate or Will-O-Wisp? I'd rather have Will-O-Wisp. I was overdrawing last. We need Frigate though to be sure. Can't do anything. Grand Market. Will-O-Wisp. We'll react with that again. Stick to Will-O-Wisps. Okay. Get rid of that. I actually think I do want to buy a mint. Is it gained to your hand? You just gain a copy of it. Or no, I need to buy another frigate this turn. Yeah, 9 lets me hit. Or now it's 11. I buy just another Grand Market actually. So frigate, Grand Market, and turn. Now we just need to keep. See, I think this is actually a very interesting strategy. We're gaining estates from the pile is actually very strong here. It's actually better than just gaining copper because it triggers all the map makers. Once we start hitting double province territory, we'll see. It's unclear of where the end game is going to go. So we'll gain that from the trash. We'll take those two, those two, those two, and he gets to play his map makers. So he does get to select what his starting cards are, but because he's playing kind of a treasury strategy with mint, I don't think he's going to be able to do terribly much. So actually, we'll leave this estate in the trash of Exorcist. Don't trash, don't trash, don't trash. Play a frigate. Autoplay treasures. This could be 2 grand markets. 2 grand markets and a save? Yeah. Or it could just be the remaining map makers to lock him out of the map maker pile. That seems quite a bit stronger because map maker is the strong draw card here. So I'm just going to take all these map makers. Oh, I'm out of buys. That's fine. Just because I want to be sure I have map makers in my starting hand. Because that's the only way this deck actually works. If I ever start a hand without map makers, um, I'm probably kind of screwed. So there's some luck involved in this deck, but having seven of the map makers in a 20 card deck, 21 card deck is going to make it quite interesting. So he trashes a mint to gain a ghost. Um, no, we have to gain the state. Map maker gold. Keep reacting. Keep reacting. We'll take both these. Both of those. Technically, that's the correct play, but it looks like we're kind of just drawing through the deck here. Okay. Don't trash, don't trash. We'll play both of these. Frigate. I think after this, once we'll buy two Grand Markets, and then we'll save a Will-O-Wisp, right? What does save do again? So I'm kind of just been building, but I think next turn we'll start just provincing. Oh, this is a failed hand. This is not good. Oh, he bought his own frigate too. So we'll actually gain a copper here. Just so I can clear out the shuffle. This will be Province Grand Market. Looks like he did. I don't definitely did not notice when he bought. Yeah, he did. He's doing the frigate thing now. So just to clear out the shuffle, should be a bunch of map makers down there. We'll just continue. Didn't have any in hand. Buy a Grand Market and buys. Probably want to get an imp here, actually. If we're going to get frigated every turn, might be worth it to have an imp. we'll trash one of these. Or wait, actually, no. Hold on. I meant to undo it there. Because he can just gain it from the trash, which I definitely don't want him to do. I'm just going to end turn. Yeah, shaman games are always kind of ridiculous, if I'm going to be so honest. They kind of get a little finicky very quickly. Looks like he failed though to so he did not play frigate against me, which means we're gonna go off this turn. He set aside a card. He set aside a map maker with ghost. Found our frigate. Keep going. Um, Double Grand Market probably would be the. Okay, so we definitely want to save one of these. So 13. Definitely can afford to trash this copper. Because we're just trying to double province here. So this will get us to 19. And we can buy like a vagrant in a province or something. This will be two provinces of vagrant and save map maker. Continue, continue, vagrant, save. Okay. All right. Game two. Lots going on here. Um, Carpenter seems very good. You know, that is definitely. Oh, I have the 2-5. 2-5 is a bit awkward here. Oh, obelisk is the carpenter is on the obelisk. That hmm. I think this is actually the worst opening here. With this card in the state, I think I just pass. Unfortunately, I think this is actually the worst opening. Yeah, by Carpenter. Ideally, I put Plant at first, but Do I spend a favor? Because I could buy capital. Capital is probably my only way to get plus buy. Oh, town is also plus buy. So we'll just discard that. Honestly, plan on carpenter. Oh god, hitting two is really terrible here. Guide probably might be a good because student trashes. Oh, this doesn't tell me this view. Oh, I guess I'm buying a student. Honestly, that's fine. I'll buy a guide here. I think I spend the favor. Buy two carpenters, yeah. Spend the favor. Don't trash so I can get two carpenters. And we'll just like throw in a bunch of towns, I guess. Gain a card costing up to four. That plays really poorly with Gang of Pickpockets. Um, so I have to discard here. Some towns up in here. What is the other card? What does Sorcerer do on this? Sorcerer seems. Probably want to rotate the pile though. I think he wants Conjurer. Um, I'll take a guide though, and I will rotate. I think I need to get a capital somehow. Oh, I guess towns are going to help me hit that. Should start rushing down carpenters though. Probably. I see these piles. Trash. Grave robber even worth it? I don't think we're gonna rotate. Like I don't want to rotate unless I can guarantee hit six and buy a lich. Oh, that was dumb. Um, Yeah, I really don't want this student in the deck. Oh, that counters guide counters gang of pickpockets actually, because I can just choose to not pay the favor. Name a card. Carpenter. Gang of pickpockets. Discard. Will continue. Being a carpenter to trash an estate. Play guide. Draw on. Do this. Trash that. Line buys. Don't think sorcerer is worth it here. I think obelisk is way more important here than honestly that student was a misclick I had. Okay. Don't think I want to run down the carpenters just yet. I don't know why you put plan on mill if he's not going to gain anything. Maybe I just start gaining mills, honestly. Don't want Carpenter to be out just yet, but good chance he just does. Carpenter. Okay, gives me a curse. So I'm just going to start rushing down mills. I have a giant points lead because of Carpenter points. I'm just going to start running down piles because I have a giant points lead from Obelisk. Maybe he just didn't see that Obelisk is targeting Carpenter, but currently I have a giant points lead. I don't think he sees the fact that I have Obelisk being a Carpenter. The question: am I going to gain a Carpenter, the last Carpenter this turn? Probably not. Don't know if I'm threatening a win yet, but it's got to be close. Town, town. That's the problem with Sorcerer, is that I can just name the same card. It puts it back. It doesn't discard the top card. If it discarded the top card of the deck, it'd probably be pretty strong. I have a 20 points lead, though, with piles being fairly low. I don't think this is worth calling guide on. Oop, didn't mean to bump my leg there. Okay, and I think I'll use my last card to play. Okay. That was game two. All right, game three. Um, Wait. So why is there? Oh, the survivors, the ruins. That's the card because of. So I see bounty hunter, and I'm like bounty hunter. Only village is priest, or not. That those are not. I'm saying priest is rich. That's what I meant. But only village is hideout, which is a little awkward. I think gear bounty hunter is probably the correct opening. Mountain pass like is a weird one. Don't agree with that. Um, Anything that gives plus buy. Loots give plus buy. Outpost is kind of plus buy. Actually, priest pickaxe is actually a pretty good synergy. Um, I think it actually could be just be priest here. I didn't see priest pickaxe. Priest pickaxe is actually pretty good. I'll take pickaxe though, just because I know there's only four coppers down there. Just so they miss the shuffle, then we'll take priest. Perfect. Well, it's not great, but oh wait, I have bounty hunter. Um, hmm. What did he do? He bought a bounty hunter. Considering trashing the bounty hunter now, like that feels dumb, but then I can pickaxe it. It gives me two coins, does a lot of things. Let's see. Could just play an outpost. Um, Might just be a second priest. Could be a second pickaxe. I think it's actually going to be a second pickaxe. Anything that gives me plus buy right now? Is I just I think I'll take a I could take an outpost. Probably want to take an outpost actually. We'll take a priest, play it, and then buy a another pickaxe. Yeah, I could just buy a Destrier here. Seems better than nothing. Buy another Destrier. So we'll pickaxe the silver. That's the only good part about the priest here is that we've both gotten kind of unlucky on loots, I think, because plus loots are only plus buy, and neither of us have gotten a plus buy loot. Yeah, shield is nice. Um, Now I have plus buy. Hideout gear. Jewels. Seems okay. Um, Considering trashing the gear, probably the correct play. Amphra. I want now or next turn? If I take it this turn, it's like probably buying a replacement gear or a bounty hunter. Actually, yeah, I'll take bounty hunter and some more destriers. That's an unfortunate turn, but I'm gonna take a Ronin. I think he won the destrier split 6-4. Oh right, Mountain Pass. Um, a bit, a bit 12. I don't know, 12, 13 always feels like the right amount to bid there. If you're, think I want to play the gear first. Copper, silver, or doesn't have to be all of them. So I'll probably be exile a priest, play a priest, trash copper. Not sure if I'm playing this game terribly well, but I'm just going to use the trash some of these coppers. And we'll just buy a province here. Yeah, we definitely want the bounty hunter so we can exile our provinces. But that's pretty good. We have a priest around. I can tell this is going to go to be a close game. This is awkward. Ugh. This is like really awkward. Puzzle box is pretty good. So I know his deck can double province. So I think we just do this though. Yeah, we could top deck a card this turn. No, and then we'll probably want to top deck something here. We'll top deck a hideout and an end. Tell you, this has turned out to be a very awkward game. Play gear just to set this aside, I guess. Yeah, set the province aside. Or actually, we'll set it aside with the puzzle box. One off of winning. Um, Probably the estate too. It might actually matter. And we've got province in hand, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to make 40 points. My deck kind of just became loots at the end. I guess, yeah, I guess that's the play you have to do, but all right, and there we go. All right. That was a close one. I was fearing my loss, but turns out loots are pretty good when you have a deck full of them. So, Magic. I don't like playing with. I really should probably ban Secret Cave because I don't like playing with Magic Lamp, but I really don't like playing with Magic Lamp. Crucible is also worse here because normally estates cost two, but the shelters cost one. Um, so how does Magic Lamp work again? So if you have six cards in play with exactly one copy of. I should look up the road network. Probably worth getting. There's no like discard attacks or anything, so plenty of trashing. I don't think Double Forger is worth it, but you want to be sure to get as many uniques in your deck as possible. Could be Crucible, Forager. I don't think Double Forager is the opening, but I definitely think Thinning is correct. And Necropolis is a village, though we've got Border Village. And Royal Blacksmith is draw. I don't agree with Tools. I think Tools is a very late game card. Currently, one, two, three. You're definitely going to play with Royal Blacksmith, I think. That's the only draw. Three wishes. So wishes can't gain it, but you're probably just going to have to take the hit and buy it. You see the cave. Yeah. Um, armory, maybe. Tools, maybe. Difficult choices. Don't think armory. Think second forger and bottom deck. So smart. Still don't agree with tools, even though he's gaining silvers and somewhat useful things off of it. Do you buy Royal Blacksmith now? It seems way too early. I'm gonna buy it. I think it'll help pop Magic Lamp. Currently at 6 cards. Get a silver now. Should probably rebuy Forager here. Seems fairly early for a province. Like a tools. It's a unique. We're trying to get the lamp popped, which is currently proving to be quite difficult. How many treasures? Oh, Forger is making a bunch of money now. Still trying to pop this magic lamp. I don't know, probably worth buying another Forger? As long as I can find if as long as I can top draw the necropolis from the secret cave, I think we're doing good. I definitely think he bought the province way too early. Though he could in theory start replacing province into province and going the pile that way. Unfortunate, but I think we'll still have it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Royal blacksmith that pops the lamp. I don't want to end buys. I want to gain a border village for sure. Border village replace. I want 1 copper to possibly trash the forager. I'll buy 1 copper. All right, I can also wish for. I can now wish for border villages. So yeah, Magic Lamp is a tricky card to play with. Um, so we can wish for a border village. I'll also gain a replace border village, necropolis, royal blacksmith, draw, gain a border village. I'm gonna also gain a replace off of this. Hoping to draw. Okay. Border village and perhaps another tools. Probably should try to. Or wait, actually, Forger gives us a crap ton of money now, doesn't it? Forger gives 4 money. So it's better than gold, actually. I should have been considering getting those more. We'll just trash that. Cards. Okay, so now we can start replacing stuff. Replace into gold. Secret cave. Don't discard. Replace gold into province. Give him a curse. Silver in the trash, right? Yeah, these foragers are stupidly powerful now because the it inadvertently getting a bunch of things in the trash. I will click 1 copper though. Honestly, about trash for a blacksmith. For estates. Mm. Oh, he only had. Okay, so that's just the win for me then. I mean, just trash, trash. 18? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Yeah, that's the win. Yeah, so that's the win of the match there.